and will be overturned. And the chief judge taking a look at it right now. We are in a replay review here. Call has been challenged by the Fireballs.
So again, review going on. Play is under review. If it touches any part of the line, that's out.
What we're going to see right here. Take a look.
Sidewall, front wall.
I think this is... Ooh,
okay,
that's close.
So
it looks good,
so
huh?
If any part of that touches the line,
Yeah.
That's good. I mean, that's worthy of a challenge.
I mean, that ball has to land completely in.
That ruling is good.
The call has been confirmed. The 2-wall by Zuleika is in. It is 5-4 in favor of Zuleika. Possible set point.
Yeah, good call and great review. You could see that really no part of that white mark touched any part of the line. Very well done.
Hard serve. Ooh, what a catch there by Hormachea. Backhand. That's right on the wall. Zuleika, wall to wall on the return. Forehand Bote just does clear. Both players running. Zuleika turns it into a 2-wall. Hormachea stops it on the forehand. His return inside, scores. We are at 5-5 in the second set. Possible match point here for Hormachea of the Fireballs. It is set point for Zuleika. We're going to take us to a third set.
Well, yeah, definitely. I believe that Hormachea still would like to finish this off here in straight sets. Conserve some energy for those matches coming up. Just got Zuleika off his footing. Not a particularly well-thrown 2-wall. And then Hormachea passing to the inside to score. Very well done.
Good hard serve. Zuleika on the left side. Running backhand. Hormachea into the 2-wall. Thrown to score for the win. Point, set, and match. Hormachea wins it in straight sets. See some practice going on now. Fifth Division doubles coming up next. Before we get to that, though, we're going to hear from Hormachea. He had to sub before against Gaucheri. Now against Zuleika, he comes away with an impressive straight set victory. Here is Hormachea of the Fireballs.
All right, Hormachea, congratulations on winning that match. This is your first win in singles. How comfortable do you feel at this point in this new court?
Well, thank you. I think I'm getting better each time. It's complicated in the beginning to get the angles and the distances. In the doubles, it's pretty easier because you're up in the front. But with a small court like this in singles, you have to get a little hang on where to go further back and up, and I think I'm getting it now.
Well, Hormachea, again, congratulations on winning that match. See what happens on today's game day.
Thank you.
I'll tell you, he's got all the qualities that make him a perfect Magic City player.
Absolutely right, Stu. Coming up next. Fifth division, Jedin and Ikeda take on El Barba and Arta. Jedin and Ikeda coming into this one 2-1. El Barba and Arta, that team winless in the fifth division so far, 0-3. And just about 10 seconds away, division number 5 coming up here. We had Division 1, match number 4. We'll see the 4th Division doubles in match 5. And then 3rd Division singles will close out the day. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our 3rd match of the game day. 5th Division doubles. Representing the Fireballs, we have the team of Jedin and Ikeda. And for the Chargers, it's a team of El Barba and Arta.
There's a serve by Jedin. We begin. Catch by Ikeda. Here's a backhand from the 9 line. Ball tipped in the backcourt. First point of this match goes to the team of El Barba and Arta of the Chargers. El Barba has the serve. Reminder of the scoring, ladies and gentlemen, here in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
We've seen a lot of good stuff from Arta since the pad has come down a couple more inches. I mean, he's got a lot of shots. I mean, played previously in his career up in the front. He's going to throw some 2-walls. He's going to mix in the drop shots, and it's a good way for the Chargers to get their first win of the year.
Ball over serve. Battle Court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Backhand by Ikeda. Arta calls for the catch, has it from the 11 line. Low and hard, Ikeda's there. Backhand from the 7. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, saved by Ikeda. El Barba lets it pass. Here's Arta. Arta, low, hard backhand. Low runner picked up by Ikeda. El Barba, forehand from the 7. Passing. Robote forehand. Soft play to the inside. Here's Arta. Arta on the backhand. Ikeda's there. El Barba gets in there. Backhand from the 8 line. Clean miss by El Barba in the front court. Ball missed in the back court. We're all tied up 1 point apiece. Jedin has the serve for the Fireballs.
Again, that's a difficult catch right on the sidewall, but also El Barba getting in there screened Arta. So even though he missed it.
Yeah, right on the sidewall. Yeah.
And didn't give his backcourter a clean look at the catch either.
Here's the catch by Arta. Powerful backhand. Robote coming out. Jedin sets up for the Robote. Arta from the 10 line. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Robote coming back out to Jedin at the side wall. Arta winds up. Fakes the 2-wall inside placement. Ikeda reads it. Has it on the forehand. Low and hard and caught by Arta. Arta trying to put it over Ikeda's head. Does not. Here's the catch by Arta at the 12. Robote forehand saved by Ikeda. El Barba's on it. El Barba hard to the inside. That will score on the second bounce. Well thrown by El Barba. That's 2 points for El Barba and Arta. El Barba has a serve for the Chargers.
Yeah, just going with the costado to the inside.
But hard.
Yeah,
I mean, because El Barba throws drop shots. And think that Ikeda was moving up on that ball, prepared for maybe an inside placement. And came back at him pretty hard.
We see where Ikeda's position. I mean, he was up around the 7 line, expecting that drop shot, and El Barba just out of reach, put it a little bit higher than he usually does. Ball under serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good.
Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Second serve by Elbarba is good. Here's the backhand by Ikeda. Elbarba at the 8 line. Hard backhand. Jedden on the catch. Costello 2-all will score. Well thrown. 2-2. Jedden serves.
Yeah, it's awesome right there from Jedden. I mean, haven't seen him break out the 2-wall yet in doubles, but throw it like that, I think you're going to see a little bit more of it. Take another look here. He has Elbarba trapped inside, which gives you a little more confidence that you can beat your opponent to the outside. Throws it well and just did get there. Reach the net before Elbarba could make the catch. Well done.
There's Arta on the backhand. Ikeda's deep backhand from the 13 line. Here's Elbarba. Ikeda at 12. Elbarba reaching up at the 8. Backhand to the inside, crossing the side wall. Ikeda makes a save. Elbarba aggressively taking that ball in the air. Backhands up, caught by Ikeda. Arta takes this one in the air. Backhand thrown powerfully. Robote, that rebound off the back wall comes out. Saved by Jedden. Arta to the inside. Ikeda's there. Robote saved by Ikeda. Here's Arta. Backhand from the 8. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Scooped up by Arta. Arta, Costello 2-all.
Oh, Jedden, what a catch.
Jedden makes a great play. Here's the backhand. That ball is still alive. Caught in the air by Ikeda. Backhand from the 9 line. Ikeda. Arta calls for the catch. Backhand from the 9. Hard to the inside. And that will score. 3 points for the purple shirts. Elbarba and Arta of the Chargers. Elbarba has the serve.
And after all that, Arta puts it right on the wall deep into the backcourt. Ikeda had kind of committed for that catch, so once he missed it, no chance to play the Robote. Seems like a pro-Chargers crowd tonight, Stu. Usually is, actually. Fans typically show out pretty well.
Robote saved by Arta in the backcourt. Here's Ikeda. Backhand by Ikeda. Arta comes up to the 7 line to make the play. Ikeda on the bounce. Powerful throw to pass. Robote forehand by Arta. Back to the inside. Ikeda's there. Ball tipped off the scoop attempt. 3 points for Jedden and Ikeda of the Fireballs. We're all tied up. 3-3.
Yeah, I like that shot by Ikeda. Put some pressure on the opposing front quarter. In this case, the 6th division player, Elbarba, hard to the outside. And this is a splitter, so you have to force the opponents to make that decision. Does the front quarter scoop it? Does he hear his back quarter?
No,
Are they communicating?
I don't think Arta called him off.
Yeah, a lot of questions there and not answered by the Chargers.
Ball under serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's the backhand. Robote left side. Stays to the inside. Fine catch by Arta. Arta shoots the 2-all. Jedden gets it.
That's going to score.
What a catch by Arta.
What a play.
Robote play by Jedden. Arta's there to the outside. That's going to land in. Take the big bounce. Ikeda cuts it off with the hop. Arta deep in the backcourt to make the catch. Backhand 2-all right at Jedden. He makes the stop. Powerful forehand. Arta again, Robote save. That's high to the front wall. Big bounce stopped again by Ikeda. Here's Arta. Backhand from the 11 line to the inside. Robote forehand. Backhand by Arta. Powerfully thrown. That rebound off the back wall to the forehand of Jedden. Ikeda on the hop. Arta makes the catch in the air at the 10 line. Backhand low and hard. Caught by Ikeda. Arta for the Robote. He makes the save. Ikeda and Jedden both there. Scoop by Arta. Scoop high on the forehand of Ikeda. And scoring on the return.
What
4 points for the Fireballs. Jedden and Ikeda. Jedden will have the serve.
Jedden with a golden opportunity on the outside, and Arta, I mean, the angle that ball kicked off the sidewall, made the catch, no juggle at all. Beautiful play. But again, just that, take a look here. I mean, this 2-wall, I mean, look at where it lands, just inside the boundary line. Jedden's done a great job defending the 2-wall, and then this catch, beautiful again.
Powerful backhand by Arta. Robote coming out. Forehand play by Jedden. Caught in the air by Arta. Arta to the outside. Here's Ikeda. Ikeda low and hard. Caught by Arta at the 10 line. Big backhand. That clears the overhead screen. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Difficult Robote save by Arta. That ball's in play. Here's Ikeda. Outside placement will score. 5 points for the Fireballs. Jedden and Ikeda. Jedden has the serve. Possible set point.
And it's such a hard play there for Albarba because he throws it right at him. It's difficult for him to scoop it up. I mean, there's really not a lot of time for him to react. And
I think Arta telling him there, look, that's me. I should have called you off. Fault under serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Split placement scores for Albarba. Still possible set point here for the Fireballs in blue. Albarba has the serve for the Chargers.
that's what I like about Albarba up in the front. I mean, he gives you some offensive firepower, can get you a quick point if you need to, and right there, cuts off the serve, throws a 2-wall. A perfect splitter.
Really well done by Barba. Ikeda, backhand from the 10 line. Albarba from the 8. It's to the inside. That's on the side wall, and Ikeda makes the play. Here's Arta. Backhand low and hard. Scoop by Ikeda. 2-all. Split placement. Will score. It's 5-5. This is set point.
Just like that, Chargers come back to tie it up. And again, putting some pressure on the defense, forcing a little bit of indecision. Jedden, that's close to the boundary, but he's going to let Ikeda take that all day. And Ikeda's worried about his footing there with the net on the outside.
You got to watch it. It's great. Again, great way to mess up an ankle.
Yeah, made one catch there a little bit earlier in the set, but couldn't come away with that one.
Here we see Albarba tying into his cest again. The hand sits flat on top of that wicker basket. Leather gloves sewn onto the basket above it, but the only thing really holding your hand in there is that long tie called a cinta. Five. This is set point. Here's the backhand by Ikeda. Ikeda on the backhand. Albarba makes the catch. Backhand from the 7 line. Powerfully thrown. Robote coming out. Ikeda. Forehand Robote. There's the backhand by Arta. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Dropping. Stopped by Arta. Arta on the backhand to the corner. Robote saved by Ikeda. Arta makes the catch. He's midcourt. Cortada will score. Point and set for El Barba and Arta of the Chargers, taking the first set 6-5.
Well, what a comeback right there. The Chargers came back, won 3 straight.
There we see Ubia in the player's cage talking to Ikeda. Jedden's been spot on whereas the Botes are concerned. Rebounds off the back wall.
Yeah, I mean, a couple opportunities there on the forehand. I mean, he and Ikeda both just kind of elevating those forehands where Arta can make the catch in the air. I'd like to see if they make that adjustment here in set number 2. Keep them a little bit lower, maybe a little bit softer as well to move the defense around. Got a second set starting now.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our second set. Jedden will have the serve for the Fireballs. Here's a serve by Jedden. It is an underserve. Second serve must be good. First fault. Second serve by Jedden is good. Here's the backhand by Arta. Robote by Arta to the inside. That's at the side wall. Tough play by Ikeda. Not playable on the Robote. First point of the second set goes to El Barba and Arta of the Chargers. El Barba has a serve.
Yeah, if you're the Chargers, just keep the pressure on. Maybe Arta's keep throwing a couple shots. El Barba's got the ability too, but this is quite the run now, and you don't want to give your opponents any sort of momentum. And Jedden just trying to inject a little bit of life into this team. It seems that they've really lost all momentum here.
Powerful serve by El Barba. Here's Ikeda. El Barba, great catch at the 8 line. Backhand to the inside. Ikeda's there. Arta, eyes on the Robote, plays it inside to the feet of Ikeda. Beautiful scoop by Ikeda. Robote forehand to the outside. Tough play. Ikeda makes a save. Ball in and out of the cesta of Arta back at the 11 line. We're tied up 1 point apiece. Reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
Yeah, let's see what the Fireballs can do with that. A huge break. Arta's been spot on with his catching today.
Backhand by Arta, powerfully thrown to the inside. Robote, that rebound to the inside. Elbarba on the catch, winds up. Powerful Costi right to the forehand of Ikeda. Low and hard, stopped by Ikeda. Backhand, wall to wall, out to the Robote. Two-all does not open. It is stopped on the forehand of Ikeda. It scores on the return. 2 points for Jedin and Ikeda. Of the Fireballs, Jedin has the serve.
Oh, that's a much better forehand. The first time around, Ikeda threw it right to Arta in the air. This time, puts it on the floor, crosses the wall, and
yeah.
look, it's just a one-handed stab. I mean, not much Arta can do with that one.
Backhand by Arta, low and hard to the inside. Ikeda behind the 13 line has a scoop on the forehand. Here's Elbarba, fine catch, nice backhand. Arta gets in there to make the catch, winds up, fakes the 2-all, drop shot. Ikeda has it on the forehand, drop shot. Elbarba had it on the forehand, went right past his cesta to score. 3 points for Jedin and Ikeda. Jedin has the serve.
Well,
you'll see this. This
drop
is
shot contest. I don't know who won.
Well,
I don't know if we can declare a winner, but
they weren't particularly good drop shots. I mean,
Barba
just missed that one. I mean,
and that ball's got a lot of spin
yeah.
as it's kicking off the wall, so that serves in the pad.
Fault. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand and 7 line. Just calling it a fault. Elbarba will take this serve. 2-all thrown hard and scoring. That's 2 points for Elbarba and Arta. Elbarba has the serve.
Well, if you wind it up like that, throw it with this pace, there's not a lot of time to react. I mean, look at that. Throws it hard, and Jedin can't make that switch to his right side in time. Looks like there's a little debris on the court. Not sure. Thank Arta for that.
Yes, I believe that's
a dryer sheet.
No, I believe that's a sweat wet rag employed by Elbarba. Yes, which is why Jedin was yelling at him.
Makes sense. Security's coming to handle that.
Just leave it there until we're done.
Yeah.
Powerful serve by Elbarba. Ikeda makes the catch. Elbarba from the 8 line. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Here's Elbarba winding up. Hilo will score.
Another one.
3-3. Elbarba has the serve.
And when you have a set to work with, you don't mind this from Elbarba. I mean, throws the shots well. We've seen a 2-all. Now he goes for the costado straight to the outside, also known as the filo. Take another look. Ikeda, all he can do with that is lay it up. Elbarba, pocket hanging out and all. Look at this. Take that with you, says to Jedin.
Hard serve by Elbarba. That's a beautiful catch by Ikeda. Beautiful catch by Ikeda, made deep. Arta hangs in there. Backhand from the 12 line. Robote saved by Arta. Big bounce. Stopped by Ikeda. Ikeda to the outside. What a scoop by Elbarba. Elbarba will pass. Robote saved by Ikeda. Light touch. Elbarba's on it. Fine catch. Big backhand. Robote's coming out. Ikeda makes the save. It's a 2-all.
It clipped.
It is scooped up and stopped by Arta, and a phenomenal catch. Ikeda hangs in there to make the save. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Elbarba was attacking, knocked it down. 4 points for Jedin and Ikeda of the Fireballs. Jedin has the serve.
Well, you just don't need to be a hero either if you're Elbarba up there in the front, and that was a little heroic. I mean, trying to trap that one on the forehand, that had a humongous bounce off the floor. I don't know if there's many guys that would have went for that one. Just let it pass to your backcourter who's been catching almost everything today.
Powerful backhand by Arta. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, saved by Ikeda. Here's Arta. Backhand from the 10 line. Robote forehand to the outside. El Barba makes the catch in the air. Low and hard on the return. Stopped by Ikeda and a great catch. Arch on the backhand to the inside. Arta makes the catch the 8 line. Drop shot. Jedden stopped it. Jedden fires it. Yep. What's the call?
Juggling.
Juggling is the call. Yeah. Juggling called on Jedden. That is a 4th point for El Barba and Arta. 4-4 is the score.
And that is actually a common miss up in the front. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, man.
Well called.
Good call.
Got bopped away
Good
out
call.
of it.
That's a great call. Hard to see. It's on the inside. That's hard to see.
You often do see that because you're running full speed trying to track that ball down, and you don't necessarily catch it in the part of the basket that you want to. And, hey, heck of a call up there. If you see it juggle, make the call. 4-4.
Ikeda on the catch. Here's the backhand. 5-4 in favor of Jedden and Ikeda. This is possible set point.
A couple that El Barba's given away now in this set. You love the offense, but another one, you're reaching on the floor. That's going to come back to Arta on the bounce.
Here's the backhand by Arta. Low runner to the inside, and Ikeda's there. El Barba makes the catch on the forehand. Hard throw to the feet of Ikeda. He's looking for the Robote. Robote missed. It is 5-5. So this is possible set point for the Fireballs. Possible match point for the Chargers.
Well, for the Chargers, you got to look back at Hormachea in the last singles match. I mean, here you are with a chance to win the match at 5-5 in the second set. You've begun the season 0-3. I mean, I think you got to go for it. Arta's been throwing the shots well the last couple weeks. Worth El Barba gets a golden opportunity. You let him throw it. Oy.
Miss serve. First fault. Second serve must be good. Good serve must land between the forehand 7 line.
Maybe you want Arta taking that shot.
See, El Barba making sure that he's drying out the inside of his cesta. The inside of those gloves do get pretty nasty the longer you play. And this is Barba's second match, is it? Yeah, a lot of sweat inside that glove.
It's a full day for El Barba.
Well, I mean,
today.
you could see the fluid buildup on the leather, and that dark part of that cesta.
Yeah.
That's uniquely Barba's. Let's put it that way. No one's going to be picking up that cesta and asking for a Mean Joe Green jersey and
I did see the security guard pick up whatever it was, but he kicked
rag.
it. He didn't pick it up. He kicked it all the way to the trash. It's the second serve.
Backhand by Ikeda. Robote. Robote forehand by El Barba. Ikeda for the Robote. Excellent catch by Arta. Big backhand, powerfully thrown. Ikeda for the Robote from the right side. El Barba's there on the catch. Backhand, powerfully thrown. Robote coming all the way out. Jedden calls for it. Arta on the catch. Arta Cortada stopped by Ikeda. Ikeda's backhand. Too much side wall. That is point, set, and match for El Barba and Arta. Taking it in straight sets, 6-5, 6-5.
6-5, 6-5. Played the maximum through 2 sets, Stu. And both decisive 11 points going the way of the Chargers. El Barba and Arta, first win as a doubles team this season. Bradley on the move, breaking, he got there, blast the forehand, everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit. Joe Sherry up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Joe Sherry picks it up in the front court, whips it inside. Another one.
And there is your game day scoreboard brought to you by DraftKings. See 2.5 points for the Fireballs, but the Chargers, 1.5 points for that doubles match that they just won. Total points of all battle court teams there along the bottom of that graphic. Let's hear from the winners of that last match.
All right, Barba, Arta, this is your first win of the season. Congratulations. What was the difference today to be able to get on the winning team?
Yeah, it was our first win. Honestly, the last games, I didn't play good at all. He did play good. I didn't play good. And my main focus today was to try to play better. So once I did play better, at least I feel I played better. He played good, and that got us a win.
Yeah, some of these games, I mean, sometimes these games are just so hard to win. There's so many variables. He can play good, I can play bad, I can play good, he can play bad. It's just so up in the air, but I'm glad we was able to put it together this game and get a win.
Well, guys, again, congratulations on winning that match. See what else happens on today's game day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Coming up next, moving over to the top division of doubles, scheduled to be Inaki and Ubia, but again, Inaki out all day today, so Hormachea steps up again. They take on Zuleika and Benny of the Chargers. Again, for those new to Battle Court, the substitutions, you can substitute any player that's lower ranked. So Inaki, the number 1 player on the team, the Fireballs had their choice of anybody, and they went with Hormachea, who is their second division player. Perfect start for Zuleika and Benny. Yeah. 2-0 to begin this fall 24 season. Inaki and Ubia, the number 1 doubles team for the Fireballs, at position 0-1. Wait, got to think that Zuleika's motivated after a tough singles loss just a few moments ago. That came back in match number 2. Looks to avenge that loss right here. He and Benny been playing so well. See if they can continue that against a substitute team here for the Fireballs. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin. Match number 4. Top division doubles representing the Fireballs. Substituting for Inaki, we have Hormachea and Ubia. And for the Chargers, we have Zuleika and Benny. There's a serve, we begin. Backhand to the inside, good catch there by Benny. Ball tipped by Ubia there in the middle of the court. First point. First point for our 4th match goes to Chargers.
Yeah, just got to make those catches and throws. Back quarters, play a mostly defensive game, set it up for the front quarters to kill it.
Ubia on the forehand, winds it up, puts it up the middle. Here's Ubia coming cross court. Zuleika rather. Back to Ubia on the inside. Benny now backed up to the 12. Hard throw, lobbed up. Here's Ubia. Zulaika, powerful rebote, stopped overhead by Ubia. Ubia comes out of the corner, hard throw. Benny has it off the sidewall. Backhand in the corner. Ubia lets it pass. Hormachea has the rebote. Zulaika looking to pass on the left side. Ubia steps back, leaping grab. Benny takes it off the sidewall, lifts it into the corner. Back there is Ubia. Hard throw to the inside. Benny waits on it. Backhand. Higher and harder. Ubia out of the way. Hormachea, left side rebote. Benny now on the bounce. Forehand, high and crossing on the sidewall. Ubia ducking again. Hormachea digs out another rebote. Benny now up at the 7 line. Low and hard. Gonna get the second
that was
bounce.
Nice.
Soft forehand scoring for Benny, giving the Chargers a 2-0 lead.
So a backquarter cortada. Basically, Benny moved up on the ball, caught it. He's thought this out.
Look at Ubia's first step. He's moving back and
Yeah, that ball, that is a cortada. It basically low and hard above the pad, touches the sidewall and dies.
that's a good hard serve. Ubia has it on the forehand. Right back to Benny, crossing the sidewall. He scoops it up. Hormachea, 2-wall, snapped in to score. Well thrown by Hormachea. That's a point for the Fireballs.
Yeah, earlier the player manager for all Battle Court was talking about Hormachea having zero fear or hesitation when it comes to throwing that 2-wall. Sometimes you just doubt yourself and you don't want to risk giving the point away on a 2-wall when you can just throw it back hard. But Hormachea has been throwing it all night.
Here's Benny at the 11 line, hard to the inside. Good catch there by Ubia. Ubia blasts the backhand. Benny waits for it. A little closer to the sidewall. Ubia steps in. Hard throw right on the wall. Here's Benny now. Backhand. Rebote forehand. Hormachea lays it up high off the front wall. Zulaika backing up, makes the play. Drop to the inside. Ubia again. Hard throw on the wall. Tough grab. Ubia back there beyond the 13. Zulaika calls for it. Rebote power to the inside. Here's Ubia now, winds up the forehand. Over the top, crossing the sidewall. Benny's got it again. Hormachea missed it. 3 points for the Chargers.
A rare miss there for Hormachea. Sometimes happens when player's thinking about what he's going to throw before he completes the catch. Settles the ball in his basket. Ubia back here throwing bullets, and Benny just solid with his catching. Court positioning's been excellent.
Outside serve. Ubia tracks it down. Forehand over the top. Looking across the sidewall. Benny right in front of his face. He makes the catch. On the bounce. Hormachea into the drop shot. Benny read it. It's a long way. He's not going to get up to it. 2 bounces. That will score. Fireballs 2 points. And they serve.
This aggressive style of play continues from Hormachea. We saw it in singles. Throw the ball where your opponent's not. Zulaika's to the outside. Benny was far back. He got a run, but he didn't get to it before the second bounce.
Good read. Just started a little bit too deep there in the backcourt. Rebote forehand. Hormachea puts it inside. Forehand Rebote to the inside. Passing Ubia. Here's Benny now. From the 10, low runner inside. Picked off by Hormachea. There's the backhand. Clearing the overhead screen. Zulaika now. Up at the 6. Turns it powerfully to the inside. Ubia takes it off the wall. Backhand just above the pad. And he's got it.
Wow, Ubia moved in close, huh? That's a good way to get a cesta anima.
A big backhand by Ubia. Low and hard to the inside. Ubia scoops it now. Hard throw again. Then he pulls it in. Ubia back beyond the 12 line. High, hard throw. This one's kicking out. Rebote forehand. Rifled inside. Ubia takes it right off the wall. Backhand.
Beautiful.
Just out of reach of Benny again. Zulaika, Rebote. Hormachea steps in there. Not going to let that ball bounce. Benny now comes out on the right side. Looking across the sidewall. Taken in. Hormachea's 2-wall. Thrown to score. What a shot there by Hormachea.
Again, we've seen Zulaika shut that 2-wall down on virtually every other player in his category, just not tonight. It's been working for Hormachea.
He gets a little extra spin. I mean, this ball really opens up.
Yeah, I mean, he throws it
almost
beautifully.
Manu-like with the costado there. And
wow.
Ubia calls for Hormachea. He gets in there, makes a save. Benny on the right side from the 10 line. High and hard. Ubia ducks. Hormachea lays it up. Zulaika take the 2-wall, drops it inside. Ubia now scrambling.
Oh, a Chula.
And that drops in the corner to score. The Chula for Zulaika is the Chargers a 4-3 lead.
We don't see many of those here at Magic City. The glass and concrete really don't set up a lot of these balls that just die in the crack. Watch this. Boom. Yeah, there's no play on that.
Hard serve. Ubia handles on the right side. Forehand powerfully thrown over the top. Benny out of the way. Zulaika, forehand Bote. Ubia now aggressive call. He turns it back to the inside. Benny waits on it. Hormachea backed up to the 9, looking to pass, and he does. Zulaika took off up at the 5 line, back to the inside. There's Ubia waiting on it, back at the 13. High hard throw. Benny steps in there again. This backhand. Ubia back beyond the 13. Pulls it in. Just out of reach of Benny there. Zulaika. Bote to the inside. Hormachea off his footing. Drops it on the wall. Here's Benny. Benny back beyond a 13. This one off the wall. Ubia backhand again. This one a little more power. Out of reach of Benny. Close to the sidewall. Zulaika tracks it down. Drops it inside. Ubia's Rebote's in the screen. 5 points for Zulaika and Benny. The Chargers have a possible set point.
Heated point. No question about that. Ubia trying to make a save on the Rebote there that wound up in the overhead screen.
Ubia missed that serve. Point and set. Zulaika and Benny take it 6. And back here with the fireballs now. That's Hormachea's second match. And he's coming right back out after this one. Hormachea and Ikeda take on Iturbide and Gallo. So
talk about the conditioning.
Yeah, evening doesn't get much easier for him.
No, and now he's going to play back-to-back. He's got another match coming up after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our second set. Hormachea and Ubia serve. Backhand by Benny in our second set. Here's Ubia. Benny steps up at the 11 line, hard throw. Ubia waits on it. It's one a little closer to the side wall. Benny now at the 12. Higher and harder, drop to the inside. Good pick by Ubia. Forehand bote powered by Zulaika. Catch by Ubia. Ubia up at the 10, low runner to the inside. Benny's got this one. This one kicked way up and out. Hormachea tracks it down, puts it inside. Benny's there. Ubia now on the right side. Cutting back inside. Benny stays with it, kicked up. Benny back there beyond the 12. Hard throw. Ubia again. Deep in the backcourt. Low runner. Benny late notice, still comes away with it. Robote forehand, just does clear the overhead screen. Back into the corner, here's Ubia. Hard to the inside, Benny steps in before it crosses. Robote comes shooting out, quick turn by Hormachea. Zulaika looking for it from the costado, there's a drop shot. Hormachea gets to it, Hormachea the filo.
Oh
Scoop
my.
by Zulaika, the counter return by Zulaika, scores.
Beautiful play by Hormachea, beautiful play by Zulaika. Zulaika's put a point on the board.
Hormachea picks a serve, drop shot to the inside. 2 bounces ruled. That will score for the Fireballs. In 2 bounces was the call. We're tied up, 1-1.
I didn't just see Benny throw the ball after the whistle, did I?
He wouldn't dare do that.
No, Benny would not do something like that. No. 2 bounces and then
this.
no. Oh my, no. Oh wow, a shot.
In fairness to him, the whistle has been a little light sometimes.
And the frustration's a little hard.
Robote left side, high to the inside, big bounce. Benny stops it. Benny delivers it into the corner. Hormachea's got to come back forward. He gets there. Benny now up the wall and down with the ball. Hard forehand again. Ubia backing up, makes the stop overhead. Oh, Zulaika, what a scoop up there in the front. Big backhand follows right on the wall. Hormachea puts it inside. Benny waits on it. Well, runner, Hormachea with a tip ball. Well played point. Going to the Chargers, Zulaika and Benny. They lead 2-1.
Hormachea has not had many misses tonight. I think that's his 3rd, if I'm not mistaken. I want to stay in my lane, Andrew. I know you're the statistician, but that ball just in and out of Hormachea's cesta.
That serve kicked way to the outside. Ubia over the top. There's going to be a big bounce. Benny out of the way. Zulaika tracks down the Robote. Good control there by Ubia. Powerful backhand just above the pad. Zulaika, quick turn of his own. Back to Ubia. Ubia's sidearm play to the inside. Benny. Low and hard on the return on the wall.
What
picked up by Hormachea. What a play. Here's Benny back beyond a 13. High and hard again. No play for Ubia. Hormachea. Robote just does clear. Zulaika now waits on it. Harder to the inside. This opens up. Ubia digs it out. Nice save on the Robote. Benny up at the 10. Well runner on the wall, and it scores. 3-1 in favor of the Chargers.
Tell you, Benny maintaining his composure in the backcourt just so beautifully. Ubia a bit scattered in terms of his performance tonight. Not able to stop the ball in his cesta. Out of position on a number of throws. I mean, his is a power game. I mean, Ubia just tries to get the ball into his basket and launch bullets.
Ubia winds up the forehand again over the top, and he stops this one. Right on the wall, great catch. Powerful backhand, that's launched over the 4 lines. Zulaika turns it to the inside, nothing on it. That will score. 2 bounces ruled. And a 4-1 lead for the Chargers.
Yeah, that's a frustrating one. That's one where most of the rebotes, most of those rebounds off the back wall out here come out with enough to play. Get them back up to the front wall. Not that one.
Yeah, when this one was coming in, I mean,
yeah,
it's going to drop low, and it's half the height of the side wall already. Yeah. Good throw there by Zulaika. Sidearm play. Benny steps in there, not going to let that ball come out. Hormachea, left sider Bote, hard to the inside, backing up. Ooh, quick bounce catch there by Benny. Over the top on the wall, it crosses and scores. 5 points for the Chargers. They have a possible set and a possible match point.
Yeah, the Fireball is just not able to put anything consistent together here. Benny and Zulaika not making mistakes.
Ubi on the backhand, low runner to the inside. Benny ducks. Zulaika makes a save. Hormachea attacking on the Costado. The 2-wall is too low. Point, set, and match. Chargers win it in straight sets. 6-3, 6-1. We're going to hear from our winning team. There are Zulaika and Benny of the Chargers.
All right, Zulaika, Benny, congratulations on winning that match. You guys are now 3-0 to start the season. You guys have been playing in this division for a number of years, but the first time you had to play against Hormachea. How do you game plan for new opponents like you had today?
Yeah, I mean, Iñaki was out for this match. He was supposed to be Iñaki and Ubia, so Hormachea had to sub in. I've been watching Hormachea, his matches so far this season, and he likes to throw the Costado a lot. So Zulaika had to cover the outside, and I was ready for the Dejada. I didn't get to a couple of them, but that's something we need to work on.
Yeah, that's the key, right? Identifying his strengths, his weaknesses, and trying to find his weaknesses. Benny did a great job finding the left wall, putting the ball in a difficult position, so that was the key today.
So guys, again, congratulations on winning that match. See what happens Saturday evening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And up next, 4th Division doubles matchup, Hormachea and Ikeda against Iturbide and Gallo. Hormachea and Ikeda 3-0 to begin this season. One of the better looking teams here for the Fireballs. We got Iturbide and Gallo for the Chargers. Lost their opening match. The winners of their last two, though, looking to make it 3 in a row. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin. Match number 5, 4th Division doubles, representing the Fireballs. We have Hormachea and Ikeda. And for the Chargers, it's a team of Iturbide and Gallo.
Hormachea serves, we begin. Gallo on the forehand, high to the front wall. That ball's at the sidewall. Tough save by Hormachea. Here's Iturbide. Fires it to the inside. Ikeda is there. Inside placement will score. Hormachea and Ikeda on the board first here for the Fireballs. Hormachea has the serve.
I think you're going to see a couple more placement shots to the inside from Hormachea. Seen a lot of 2 walls today, but look at this matchup here. Iturbide up in the front. You don't want to give him something on the right side. Got to test Gallo there in the back. We've seen struggle early on this season, although much better these last couple of game days.
Gallo from the forehand. High and hard to the front wall. Ikeda now from the 10 line. Iturbide in the backcourt to make the rebote play. Here's Ikeda. Forehand straight back. Rebote forehand by Iturbide. Hormachea from the 7 line. Powerful throw, low and hard. Rebote save by Iturbide. Inside placement. Scores. 2 points for Hormachea and Ikeda. Hormachea has the serve for the Fireballs.
Just another well-thought-out shot coming here by Hormachea. I mean, he throws the drop shot, but not where we usually see it. You see the route by Iturbide. He was darting to the front corner, and then that ball was a line past him when he recognized it.
Iturbide is a player who we've also seen on multiple occasions get off to a slow start, but then he just ups the momentum going into the second set.
They got to keep the ball out of Iturbide's hands, but he's as aggressive as they come in the front.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Forehand by Gallo over the head of Hormachea. Iturbide for the rebote. To the inside, he plays it. Here's Ikeda. Ikeda sends it deep. Here's a catch on the forehand of Ikeda. Ikeda from the right side. Stopped by Iturbide. Iturbide hard to the inside. Ikeda's there. Good read. Nice backhand. Here's Gallo from the 11 line. Rebote left side by Hormachea. Cut off in the air by Iturbide. Rebote forehand by Iturbide. Ikeda to the inside. Iturbide takes in the air, winds up. Inside placement is read by Ikeda. Outside placement stopped by Iturbide. Karam by Iturbide, stopped by Hormachea. Hormachea sends it deep. 3-wall play will score. 3 points for Hormachea and Ikeda of the Fireballs. Hormachea has a serve.
That's 3 straight points to begin this match. Ikeda, look at this outside placement. Iturbide able to scoop it up. That's a dangerous spot. Karam from the outside. Boy, gives your opponent a long time to run around you, make the catch, throw it just like this. 3-wall opening up. Just couldn't time it up in the backcourt.
Forehand by Gallo. Ikeda make the catch. Backhand from the 12 line. Rebote. Forehand. Backhand by Ikeda. Hormachea makes a beautiful catch at the side wall. Backhand from the 9 line. Ikeda reaches out and makes the catch, puts it back inside. Cut off by Iturbide. Fire to the outside. Stopped by Hormachea. Hormachea 3-wall play. Iturbide plays it inside. Well done. Ikeda from the 9 line. Backhand. Deep. Robote coming out. Hormachea attacks with the costado. Inside placement. Drop shot will score. 4 points for Hormachea and Ikeda. Of the Fireballs, Hormachea serves.
Well, the Fireballs defense has been spot on, and again, just mixing it up here, another drop shot. If Iturbide is going to defend the 2-wall, and Gallo's going to hang that deep in the backcourt, no reason to change it up. In the Fireballs, I mean, the defense is impeccable. When Iturbide gets the ball on the costado, Ikeda's stepping up to the 8 line, taking away the drop shot. Hormachea is waiting for the split placement in the 2-wall. Really, just a good, solid game plan.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
You know, oftentimes we see a lot of the same mistakes over and over again, but the Fireballs simply to say, hey, Iturbide's not going to beat us. We know the shots he likes to throw. He's got to do something different to beat us today. So far, it's worked out well. 4-0, the Fireballs' favor.
Catch by Gallo. To the inside he goes. On the forehand of Ikeda. Gallo on the left side. Backhand from the 10 line. What a catch by Ikeda. Over the top. Iturbide's there, winding up. Drop shot again. 2 players go. Ikeda comes up with it. Fires it inside. Gallo's there. Inside placement, well placed by Gallo. Beautiful catch by Hormachea. Iturbide makes the save. Ikeda from the 8 line.
It's right on the wall.
That ball's on the wall. Iturbide makes the save. Attack by Hormachea. Hormachea inside. Iturbide reads it. Back to the inside it goes. Both players going outside. It scores. No shutout in our first set. Iturbide and Gallo have a point. Iturbide has the serve for the Chargers.
Well, this shot, drop shot, Iturbide, you see, I mean, starting a little bit further back, waiting for that softer placement shot, and then killing the return.
Caught them both going outside, actually. Yeah. Both Fireballs were headed outside.
Yeah, Kate has been very disciplined in keeping to the inside and defending the split placement. That time, overcommitted a little bit too much. But again, if Iturbide is going to beat you, I'd rather see him beat you to the inside than to throw 4 2-walls or drop shots that we know that he can throw.
Ball under serve. Battle court rules allow for a second serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Ikeda on the forehand. Robote forehand by Hormachea. Rotate forehand again by Hormachea. This one passing both Chargers. Iturbide makes the save. Here's Hormachea. Backhand from the 6. Low and hard and caught by Gallo. Ikeda on the forehand from the 9 line. High and hard to the front wall. Robote saved by Iturbide. Hormachea takes it on the bounce. Robote to the pad, and the pad is bad. 5 points, possible set point for Hormachea and Ikeda of the Fireballs. Hormachea has the serve.
And just hook that Robote. When you see it coming out low like that, just catching the top part of the pad. There's some guys who throw that intentionally. I mean, kind of a drop shot off the Robote, but not one right there.
Fine catch by Gallo, forehand. Robote save to the inside. Big bounce brought down by Gallo. Here's the backhand, low and hard from the 10 line. Ball tipped in the backcourt. 2 points for Iturbide and Gallo. Still possible set point. for Hormachea and Ikeda.
Just a little bit of a miscommunication. I think Ikeda thought that Hormachea was going to step in there and cut it off, and that's why he reacted a little bit late and missed the catch.
Here's a backhand by Ikeda. Robote. Robote forehand. Ikeda, split placement, cut off by Iturbide. Iturbide hard to the inside, and it scores. 3 points for Iturbide and Gallo of the Chargers. Iturbide has the serve. This is where you have to be very careful with Iturbide.
Yeah, starting to get warmed up.
Absolutely, and he'll come back and run 6 straight points going into the next set. That ball came up tight on Ikeda. Great catch. Robote forehand. Cut off by Hormachea. Hormachea's 2-all opens and scores. Point and set for Hormachea and Ikeda of the Fireballs.
Joining us here, look at the Chargers side. Iturbide and Gallo making their way out. Yeah, the matches where his team has lost the opening set, Iturbide's just come out firing in set number 2. You noted, Stu, we started to see that a little bit more towards the end of the second set, and that's a guy you don't want to see get started because
once he starts putting some points on the board, no question about it. So we'll see if Hormachea and Ikeda are able to stop that down. Again, Ikeda playing disciplined.
Right, and also look, maybe more split placements coming from the Fireballs. Once you've established the 2-wall, especially that close to the net, now Iturbide is going to be looking out for it. Opens up a little more space towards Iturbide's left side there.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our second set. Iturbide will have the serve for the Chargers. Excellent serve by Iturbide. Here's the backhand. Robote forehand by Iturbide. Caught by Hormachea. Hormachea hard to the inside, and Gallo's there. Ikeda from the 11 line. Ball tipped on the forehand of Ikeda. First point of the second set goes to Iturbide and Gallo of the Chargers. Iturbide has the serve.
Well, I think reflexes just took over there. I mean, that was a Magic City bounce. Ikeda could have let that one go, but just trying to protect himself there to his right side. Unfortunate bounce. Big break for the Chargers, though, to begin this second set.
Here's a catch by Ikeda. Backhand from the 11 line. Iturbide back at the 10. Powerful backhand. Dropping into the backcourt. Ikeda from the 12. Iturbide is there. Backhand.
Yeah, look, Iturbide. I mean, he's back at the 10.5, 11 line already.
Hormachea calls for the rebote. Little clip off the side wall. Ichibide gobbles it up. Fires it inside. That is scooped by Ikeda. Beautiful catch. Gallo over the top. Hormachea cuts it off. Hormachea to the inside. Read by Gallo. Oh, 2 players there. That will score. 1-1. Hormachea serves for the Fireballs.
Yeah, Gallo, I mean, good read this time. You see him already on the move.
Yeah, no,
a couple seconds
he's
before.
running.
Yeah, he wanted it badly, but I think Iturbide would have been able to get there, but it's hard to pull up when you're going
Unfortunately, no. I mean, some miscommunication, but smiles there. Everybody put forth maximum effort, which is what you want.
Better than neither player going for it,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
still like to see him communicate a little better.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. There's a forehand by Gallo. Catch and return by Ikeda. Beautiful catch by Hormachea. Hormachea twisted to the inside. Gallo, good read and a better return. Rebote's coming out. Hormachea on the rebote, high and inside. Gallo's going to look for the rebote. He makes the save. Hormachea attacks. Forehand from the 5. Rebote save again. Hormachea up at the 3 line. Low to the inside. What a 2-all save by Gallo. Cortada by Hormachea will score. That's 2 points and a well-played point by all 4 players. Hormachea has the serve for the Fireballs.
Yeah, I mean, that's just an impossible catch here for Gallo. I mean, pretty good effort here on the save. Great catch there by Hormachea. Kind of skipped on him and then hard to the inside like that.
That
Not one
Cortada,
worth
yeah,
breaking the basket over. But looks to be okay.
Gallo to the inside. Scoop by Ikeda. Here's a backhand by Gallo. Hormachea at the side wall. Beautiful catch. Nice backhand. Rebote left side by Hormachea. Big bounce. Brought down by Gallo. Here's a backhand by Iturbide. Ikeda makes the catch on the forehand. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand saved by Hormachea. Iturbide winds up. Back to the inside he goes. What a scoop by Ikeda. Here's a backhand by Gallo. Catch by Hormachea. Hormachea powerfully from the forehand. That's a point for Hormachea and Ikeda. 3 points. Hormachea has the serve.
And love to see 3-1. 3 great points here for the Fireballs. And just great strategy. They're not giving the Chargers anything. Ikeda scooping it up now up in the front. If he's going to make that catch, too, it'll be tough for the Chargers to come back.
Powerful forehand. Caught in the air by Ikeda. Ikeda from the forehand. Sends it back. Iturbide. Rebote at the 9 line. Ikeda calls for it. Forehand from the 8. 2 pass. Rebote forehand by Iturbide. Caught in the air by Hormachea. Hormachea's 2-all opens wide and scores. Great effort by Iturbide to try to stop that. That's 4 points for Hormachea and Ikeda.
Well, silly me. He just threw one that opened up a little bit wider. Heck with the
You
split
thought
placement.
the other one was good, right?
I mean, it's open, but when you throw the 2-all like that, there's no need to switch it up. God, that's so good, Stu. I mean, all night long.
Just been working for him. Gallo over the top. Hormachea will take it on the left side. Powerful, powerful backhand right to the corner. Rebote forehand, low and hard, stopped by Hormachea. Hormachea's 2-all lands in and scores. That is beautifully executed. 5 points. That is possible match point for Hormachea and Ikeda of the Fireballs.
Well, if you weren't on notice already, I think there are going to be some folks that are watching out for Hormachea up here in the front. I mean, just the collection of shots, the defensive ability getting better and better. Also, I mean, his stamina is pretty incredible, Stuart. This is his third match, and he doesn't look tired at all. I mean, keeping
impressive.
Up that same pace.
We were talking about it, Iturbide turning it up, and just...
Yeah, I mean, we haven't seen
Iturbide
look like this in quite a while. I mean, just no answers.
Forehand by Gallo, caught by Ikeda. Ikeda from the forehand, high and hard to the front wall. Iturbide back at the 10 line. Here's the catch by Iturbide. Powerful backhand. Rebote coming out. Hormachea calls Ikeda off. Catch by Ikeda overhead. Back to the inside he goes. What a catch by Gallo, but the backhand will be low. Point, set, and a hard-fought match in straight sets for Hormachea and Ikeda, the Fireballs, winning at 6-3, 6-1 in straight sets.
6-3, 6-1 in straight sets. Let's do. There's been a lot of matches played out on this court. I don't know if we've seen a more complete performance on both sides of the ball.
You're absolutely right.
I mean, Hormachea and Ikeda, the defense was there, shot after shot scoring. Wow, what a statement here. Undefeated, improving to 4-0 in this 4th division of doubles. One match left. 3rd division singles coming up next.
As soon as that highlight ball leaves the cesta, you can't blink because every second is packed with action. Keep up with the world's fastest ball sport all game day long with bets on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. Find your favorite team or player and get in on the action with DraftKings, the official sports betting partner of the World Highlight League. The crown is yours.
Game day score. Now the Fireballs jump out in the lead, 4 points. The Chargers have 3, so with those 4 points, the Fireballs have secured at least a tie. They'll have a chance with Ubia stepping out next to win the game day. He's got a tough opponent in Benny, though. So one of the best singles player in Division III over the last couple seasons. We're going to hear from our winners, Hormachea and Ikeda. There is the 4th division team for the Fireballs.
Ikeda, congratulations on winning that match. You guys are 4-0 so far to begin the season. How are you guys able to slow down one of the most aggressive front courts in the league in Iturbide?
Well, he's playing very, very well. I think Ikeda, he's being very my bodyguard in the back. So he's defending really well and leaving the points up in the front so I can kill it. So I'm having a lot of fun playing with him.
It makes it easier to play in the back, playing with the guy with a lot of experience like Hormachea. Yeah, so it makes the work looks easier than what it is, and happy to win and happy to be adding points to the team again.
Well, guys, again, congratulations on winning that match. See what else happens on today's game day.
Thank you. Keep watching. Amor.
Up next, 3rd division singles. We got Benny against Ubia, the captain of the Chargers, with a chance to tie up the game day. Benny 2-0 to begin this season in singles. Ubia, new to the 3rd division this year. He's played his entire career in Division 4 previously. 0-1. Ubia played against, well, that would have been Goanaga of the Renegades. Tough matchup there against a front court player, one of the more aggressive front quarters. Here against Benny, though, as a back quarter, yeah, maybe a more manageable opportunity here, but Benny, as he said, it's to one of the best in this 3rd division over the last couple seasons, and he throws a couple more shots than most backcourters too.
Well, I think we're going to see Benny open up with quite a few shots. I have a sixth sense telling me that.
Well, we'll see what happens coming up. Match number 6, the finale. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our final match of the game day. 3rd division singles. Representing the Fireballs, we have number 32, Ubia. And for the Chargers, number 55, Benny. There's a serve by Ubia. Our final match is underway. Benny opens up with the backhand, looking to pass, and he does. Robote left side, turned high off the front wall. Benny reaches up high, controls it at the 8. 2-all by Ubia. Benny just does get to it. Benny on the outside, low and hard on the return. That scores. First point, the final match goes to Benny of the Chargers.
So I'm not going to say that Ubia gave up on that point, because obviously I don't think he gave up on the point, but I think he thought that his shot won. Benny caught it beautifully, composed himself, just fired it back, perfectly crossing the side wall, set up an impossible catch.
Fault over serve, second serve coming up. A good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Backhand from the 12 line, wall to wall. Benny takes off looking for the rebote. It's a 2-wall. Ubia gets to it. Ubia from the outside, the high forehand. Well, Benny actually caught it in the air. That was totally legal, but that caught the overhead screen. Good effort, but a point to Ubia.
Benny should have a big smile on his face, even though that hit the overhead screen. That is a ballsy play.
Yeah.
That ball was coming hard and high off of the back wall. Benny got in there, never mind it hitting the floor. Let it come right into my cesta. Just trying to get control on it, though, just way too difficult. But tremendous effort by Bennett.
Yeah, it was pretty darn close.
Oh, yeah, no. Reminds me of what he did in World's the tournament.
The U.S. National
the US
Highlight
Nationals.
Championship a couple years ago.
It was an ace that he turned into a backcourt rebote.
Benny on the left side, puts it on the wall. Good catch there by Ubia, the backhand. Launched up into the corner. Benny on the move, forehand to the inside. Ubia reaches up overhead. And he stays up in the front, takes it on the left side, coasts out to the inside, got him. 2-1 lead for Benny.
So the basket has to be in constant motion, but you can take a peek. Look at the windup by Benny here. Takes a look, he sees. Actually, I don't know. Ubia was standing flat-footed at the time. He hopped outside, but Benny threw that before the hop.
Ubia, powerful backhand thrown at the 10 line. Benny, not a lot on that rebote, digs it out, but that's not going to make it. 2-2, we're tied up. Backhand to the inside. Here's Ubia. Benny goes up and juggled it. Juggling on the catch of Benny. Ubia with a third point.
I think Ubia wanted that call. He saw it come out of the basket. There's a reason why we don't give players whistles.
Serve crosses late. Benny's got it at the 12 line. Big backhand coming out of the corner. Ubia on the hop, turns to rebote on the inside. Benny comes out on the forehand, back over the top. Ubia makes a good scoop. Hard throw follows. Benny with that dive off the back wall. Just does make the save. Ubia takes it up in the air. Forehand, powered back to the inside. Benny waits on another rebote. This one dropped at the feet of Ubia. Bouncing up at the 7 line, hard to the inside. Benny's got it again, backhand. Picked off the side wall. Here's Ubia now at the 11 wall, 2 wall. Benny, low and hard on the return. The scoop is missed. Benny comes back to tie it up, 3-3.
So, quite the throw by Benny there. Not expected by Ubia. Sidearm.
Ubia blasts the backhand again. Benny off his footing, makes the save. Doesn't get the second bounce. Ubia, hard throw. But what a save on the rebote by Benny. The ball is in play. Ubia on the forehand. Oh
my God. Wow.
He dropped it in the pad, and that pad is bad. Benny with a 4-3 lead.
Okay, so there's enough frustration to go around. Song was looking for a call. Someone didn't get a call. Benny hung in there, threw this wild shot that landed in beautifully. Ubia caught it, took a look, and then threw it into the pad.
Yeah, this
forehand. You see this blasted throw. Look at what Benny does here. Asking for an overhead screenshot, but I still got to play it. He knows, why didn't I get the overhead screenshot? It doesn't make a difference. Now, he should be dead here.
And then,
oh my goodness. It's just painful even to watch on the replay.
Oh, backhand 2 wall. Oh, that's too wide. Benny jumps out ahead 5-3. Got a possible set point.
You see how Benny's maintained his composure.
Ubia from deep in the backcourt, able to pass. Benny waits for it up at the 8 line. Forehand Bote coming up the middle. Ubia again winds it up. This one a little bit lower. Benny still looking for the rebote. Makes a save right on the wall. Backing up.
Beautiful scoop.
Ubia scooped it up. Ooh, that backhand 2 walls in. Benny tracks it down. Benny throws a drop shot. That's picked up by Ubia.
Wow.
To score.
My, oh my. So, ball bounces, has to bounce twice in order to be dead. That ball was picked up by Ubia. The second bounce was in his cesta. Just dropped it back inside and scored. This game is just full of surprises.
Yeah.
Backhand 2-all, stopped by Benny.
Yeah.
Benny, drop shot.
Boy, I don't know.
One bounce. Oh, don't know.
And unfortunately, not a challengeable call.
No.
But I know Ichibide is doing the right thing. He's telling him, hey, don't worry about the replay that everybody just saw. Just finish out this set. Fault over serve, second serve coming up.
Yeah, I mean, you can't call what you don't see. It's real simple. And we have the benefit of slow-mo replay in different camera angles.
Rebote left side. Ooh, Ubia lost his footing, looking to get up. Benny throws a 2-all, and he's not going to get out to it. Point and set. Benny wins it 6-4.
sets here. We'll have another view of him going down. Loses his foot.
Oh, yeah, right on that. Yeah,
Oh.
he right away. But kind of smacked it on the concrete there, going down hard.
But it looks like the cesta came down on top of it as well.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
Ubia is as tough a guy as we have in this program, but
see a little more there, but just trying to get a little bit of movement there, stretch it out, but maybe a tall mountain to climb here. Ubia down a set, dealing with a little bit of an injury there to his hand. Yeah, the set. Yeah, I mean, right away. See what happens here coming out to begin set 2. Ubia will have the serve.
I think we'll know pretty quickly if he's having difficulty with it when we see him go for, well, first of all, when we see him grip the ball to bounce it for the serve here,
Yeah.
but then also when he goes to throw a backhand, when that hand, when the left hand goes on top of the basket, we'll be able to see very quickly if he's avoiding using that left hand. So far, ball is okay. Let's see what that backhand looks like when we see it.
We begin with an overserve. Second serve coming up for Ubia. Backhand to the inside. Karam, that's in the pad. And the pad is bad. Benny, it's the first point for our second set.
Be going for the kill shot there. Karam did off the sidewall and into the pad.
Robote left side, backing up. Ubia makes the catch. Hard throw back to the inside. Benny has it in the air. Good read. This one passing again. Ubia off his footing. Left side Robote just does make the save. Benny forehand to the inside. That's going to score. Yeah, Ubia, it just doesn't look like he's moving too well. Looks like he's in significant pain.
So there is a chance here that, sorry if I'm not mistaken, that if the Chargers win this, we have a tie on game day, yeah?
That would be the case.
Only a few years in, I'm beginning to understand
you
the
got it,
scoring
Snow,
of
you
game day.
got it.
Exactly. I know I get it eventually.
Yeah, but look at that. I mean, the way he's running back. Well-placed serve. Better catch there by Ubia. The backhand picked off by Benny. Roll to left side. That's missed. 3 points. Benny serves. Backhand to the inside. Benny waiting on it again. Lays it up. Ubia winds up the forehand. Powerful throw. That's cutting close to the sidewall. Benny gets in there to make the save. Ubia winds it up again. This time a little more over the top. Benny in perfect position to make the save. Opens up as a 2-wall. Ubia delivers this one even lower. Benny steps in to scoop it up. Backhand 2-wall. Got him. 4-0 lead for Benny.
If you're going to throw it, that's the time to throw it. Ubia was coming right back to the inside. Rather surprised Ubia didn't, Benny was mid-court to the inside here. He didn't, again, no carom. Usually he goes for that carom. I mean, the first one went into the pad, but.
Oh, that serve crossing deep. That is an ace for Benny. He's got 5 points. Possible set, possible match point.
Yeah, that is a perfect serve by Benny. Absolutely picture perfect serve by Benny.
Fault over serve. Second one coming up. Second serve is good. Ubia up at the 10 line. Forehand high to the inside. It's on the wall. Benny makes a good save. Ubia up at the 9. Low and hard. Oh, what a scoop there by Benny with one hand. Gets the backhand out to the middle of the court. Ubia's carom. That's going to land in and scores. Extends the match here. Ubia with a point. He serves.
There's no shutout. There's no reason for a shutout. Ubia obviously in pain, but he does have tools. That carom being one of them. That was well thrown.
Fault under serve. Second serve coming up. Benny from the 12. Sticks inside. Good catch there by Ubia.
He winced when he caught it.
Yeah, he did. I noticed. Ubia makes another catch. Backhand to wall. That's too wide. Point, set, and match. Benny takes it in straight sets, winning 6-4, 6-1. And with that, the game day ends in a tie, 4-4. Folks, stay tuned for the postgame show. That's coming up in just a few moments.
What is Battle Court Highlight? The world. And 1 point is awarded to the opposition, and the next rally begins with a new serve. A Battle Court game day consists of 6 matches, and the team that wins the most matches wins the day. Pick your favorite team, doubles pairing, or singles player, and cheer for them all season long. Or up the ante and bet on it. Battle Court Highlight allows for wagering on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. The ball is lethal, the game is lightning fast, and the action is limitless. This is Battle Court Highlight.
Hey everyone, welcome in. Battle Court post-game show. I'm Andrew Buckman here, joined with Stu Nyman. We got a player of the day ready to go. And again, it's going to be Hormachea of the Fireballs. Good to have Alex joining us here on the headset. Alex, the two-wall was just phenomenal today. Describe that process of just getting adjusted to this sidewall. Seems to be working out well at this point for you.
I practice it a lot here on this court, and every court when I go there, that's the first thing I start to throw. That's the best thing I know how to throw when I get up in the front. So I enjoy throwing it, and now I'm getting the hang of it here and getting that left wall, and it's being effective.
Yeah, and also defensively, I mean, the game plan that you and Ikeda had in your doubles match today, as Stu and I were talking about it, maybe some of the best we've ever seen. What is some of that conversation that you have with your partners before you go out there?
Basically, we study the team that we're going to play against, and today we knew that that Ikeda can dominate in the back and leave me up with the ball in the front. So we stuck to the plan, and it worked out.
Alex, so I know your schedule. A lot of people don't know your schedule, but I do know your schedule, and I know that you spent a little time flying internationally here these last couple days. So I am curious, how do you make that adjustment? Because, again, you can't have had a lot of time to rest between getting off the plane and then having to play not only your own games, but having to substitute for Inaki. Do you balance out how much effort you're going into each game, or how do you prepare for this?
I work on that a lot all year long because basically in Spain I have to travel a lot, I have to fly a lot. I've been doing that for the last 20 years that I've been pro. Okay. I've been working in the same company, so you have to get the hang of it, know when to get the rest, know when you have to drink a lot of water, take your vitamins, everything, and be prepared. And for now, it's working out.
That's fantastic. Now, the energy that has to go through on this court, playing against both Zulaika and Iturbide, they didn't seem to be able to get anything on you. Did you have a specific game plan for those two front quarters?
I know them. I played against them. Like I said, I'm a veteran. I played against a lot of people. So I basically thought that I can dominate them and find up in the front and take advantage of my core style. And today it worked out. They're great players. They're phenomenal. They both have great killing shots and killing abilities. But today I had the better day.
Fantastic. You played great. Thank you very much for joining us, and you are definitely our player of the day.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Alex.
guys.
And again, Stu and I joining here back on camera. Boy, Hormachea, what an addition to the Fireballs team.
I'm going to tell you where I would be laid out.
Oh.
Like before we played the first game.
I would have made it 2 sets. Yeah, I would have been out there. Maybe a set and a half. We'll see. We'll get some of those replays started. Recap the action we saw between the Chargers and the Fireballs. Quite the day here. Got started here in the 6th division, Stu. This was a fun one. Little hop there by El Barba. Ball going right through his legs.
No, and I'll tell you, the communication between Barba and Gallo was impressive. Jedden and Cabrera, the communication there was spot on. They've been playing well together. But Barba, again, started off a little on the slow side, and then just his catching just seemed to get better.
Great pick there in the corner by Gallo. We saw some improved catching. And going over here, this was the top-ranked singles match where Hormachea substituted for Inaki. He took on Zulaika.
So for those of you maybe new to highlight, when you hear Costalo, this is what we're talking about, this throw right here. This is the Costalo throw. Now, whether or not it goes 2 walls or inside or a drop shot, it's just the type of throw. Throwing the 2-wall is what we heard Hormachea talking about in the interview, and he threw it very effectively against guys who throw the 2-wall. Both Zulaika and Iturbide later on.
He is coming in here.
Beautiful catch. I mean, just a beautiful catch. 2-all landing now by Zulaika. Just beautifully executed. See the judge pointing in, meaning that it is good. Once again, we see Hormachea on the catch. Powerful backhand.
Yeah, well, the Fireballs, they wanted to take another look, but you'll see in this replay. Look at that.
Oh, that's the one that was questioned.
Just inside, huh?
That's the one that was questioned. Yeah, any part of that touches the line, it's out, but no part of it touched the line.
Yeah, we got in the replay review, you get a clearer look at that line here. You see in the replay, the ball's following it, and you see left to mark. That helps, and it was just inside the boundary line.
None of that mark was on the line either.
Can't touch any part of the line.
And again, I don't know that I would use my challenge that early in a game day.
Yeah.
But clearly they chose to, which is their prerogative.
At that point, I believe Zulaika went up 5-4 in the second set, but then Hormachea came back, winning the final 2 points to take that singles. And then coming out here, Jedin Ikeda against El Barba and Arta. That's in the 5th division.
Beautiful catch and 2-all there, returned by Jedin. Jedin just walking off the court right after he threw the 2-all. He's just, no, that's scored.
Yeah, he knew it was a good one.
El Barba's headed out there, but he's like, yeah, I know that's scored. Very well done by Jedin. But Barba, never being denied, blasts it right back to score. Just beautifully done by Barba. Again, Barba frustrates so many players. They think that he's either going to get tired or whatever, and then he comes out firing on all cylinders. Beautifully done by Barba.
And got that one to split him up. And join back here. Zuleika Benny against Hormachea Ubia.
Beautiful stop.
Oh, and the carom to finish it off.
Just beautifully executed by Zuleika. Again, Zuleika, one of the more aggressive players on in all of battle court. See, straight to the outside. What a scoop by Zuleika, and the carom return to score. See Hormachea just say, hey, man, yeah, that scores. Beautifully done.
That was a nice shot there to end it, but and game day tied up 4-4 at the end of the day. Let's see where all 6 teams stack up here in our standings. Got the Renegades up at the top, 24 points. Chargers slide in to second. See the Fireballs, 16.5. Cyclones, 16 there. Warriors tied up there as well. And it looks like, yes, Chargers and Cyclones, there was a point already awarded because there was a match coming up, I believe, this week. Amiga Reina, we saw him go down on Tuesday with a calf injury, and he's going to be out the next time the Cyclones take the court.
Not just a calf injury, but a partial calf tear. Fortunately, not a full calf tear, but a partial calf tear, and he called to let us know, 1, what the injury was, 2, what the prognosis was, and 3, told us he'll be back in 4 weeks. I mean, again, like with Hormachea, I go down with a torn calf. You're not seeing me announced for the next year, at least.
Well, not for 2025.
No,
at a minimum.
No chance. No, maybe for 2026. But that's Amiga Reina. We had 2 calf injuries that day. I think both Ron and Amiga Reina went out with calf injuries. One's more serious than the other. But we'll be seeing Ron and the Cyclones coming up this upcoming
I believe
week.
it's Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday you're going to see the Cyclones. The Fireballs will be back in action before that, and they'll be taking on the Warriors. We see that schedule actually up in front of us. So, again, some injury concerns starting to pile up here for the Fireballs. I know Inaki's dealing with the chest injury. I mean, he's getting better each day, but not well enough to give it a go in a full match. But we talked about it. You see him out there in practice. He looks good, but just doesn't have full confidence with that right side.
No, and he has to serve.
Right.
He has to serve. And basically what he's able to do is in the practices, what we've seen is he's laying lollipops up into the service box. And it's one thing to do it during practice. It's another thing to do it when there's money on the line for him and money on the line for people wagering on it. So we need to make sure that he's 100%. Can't just lay the ball up into the box, have the front court take it and kill you with it every time.
Right, especially, I mean, given the divisions that Inaki's playing in as well.
Absolutely.
You see him in 1 doubles and the 3 doubles. And, I mean, every front court or every back court you play against, there's quality players in those groups.
Now we have to see what's going on with Ubia in that hand.
Yeah, I mean, you hope that he's all right, too, because, I mean, the Fireballs are already shorthanded coming up on Monday. And if Ubia goes out, looking at the schedule here, Ubia is scheduled to play 2 matches, and again, 2 matches that you would think that a chance that the Fireballs could actually win that.
We do have Monday's schedule in front. That is what that is there, right?
See us looking there. Okay. Monday, September 30th, 5 p.m. start time on Mondays and Tuesdays. We have Douglas and Nicholas for the Warriors. That's the number 1 team. They're going to take on Ikeda and Ubia of the Fireballs. So, again, when a person goes out with injury, the team has a choice of who to substitute. You can always substitute a lower-ranked player. In the case of Inaki, anybody could substitute for him. But given the schedule and a couple other matches that Inaki's out, the Fireballs chose to slide Ikeda in there in match number 1. Then, second match, 6 division doubles. Williams and Stan take on Jedin and Cabrera. Jedin and Cabrera coming back with a win today. A different looking team, so playing with a little bit of confidence.
Absolutely.
When we return on Monday. Then the second division of singles, we have Nicholas against Hormachea. It's actually Hormachea's first singles match within his own division. A little bit of an advantage that he's had to sub a couple times, so have his feet under him, and he's going to be well prepared for that matchup against Nicholas. Coming up next, 4th Division singles. That's Julian against Ikeda. Match we've seen for a couple seasons now. Always fun. 2 of the better players in Division 4. 2nd Division doubles is next. That's Douglas and Manny against Hormachea and Ubia. I mean, that's really the one that if Ubia can't go, I mean, next best, next highest ranked player, that's going to be Ikeda. So, again, we'll see how Ubia is over the weekend, and we'll let you guys know there. You can also check out the website to see any changes. That's highlightworld.com. The final match, Nicholas and Julian will take on Hormachea and Cabrera. Again, Hormachea substituting for Inaki.
Three matches for Hormachea again on Monday.
A full schedule
Hopefully
again.
Hopefully he has a restful weekend.
Yes, hopefully he does. You guys at home as well. We'll see you back on Monday, 5 p.m. for the Warriors and the Fireballs. Take care, everybody. Have a good weekend.
See you Monday at 5.